Hello and welcome to SNW. Tonight we have multiple matches, multiple things to show you, and a pay-per-view reveal later on. Let's start off our first match here though, of Seth Rollins versus Sami Zayn. One thing to note is, earlier in the night, before the show started, Seth Rollins did say that he did not want to be in this match. He said that he wanted to be facing Jon Moxley here tonight, but had to face Seth Rollins. So, he said he wasn't sure if he was even going to stay for the full match. But that shows a lot. It shows how much he wants to face Jon Moxley. It shows he obviously doesn't think Sami Zayn is an adequate, opponent for him. He thinks he's beyond Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn, though, hasn't lost a singles match. He has the same record as Seth Rollins. He's won his singles match last week, and now he has a chance this week to win another. So neither of them have lost a singles match. They did both lose their first match on the first week of SNW because there were only 5 matches for the titles. And let's see what Sami Zayn kicks out here. So since they're both 1-0, I can't see any reason why Seth Rollins would think that he's not a good competitor for Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn has won just as many matches as him and lost just as many. Seth Rollins obviously just has an ego. Sami Zayn must be trying to win this match just to prove that he is on the same level as Seth Rollins, maybe even a little bigger. And even if Seth Rollins thinks that he's the bigger wrestler, Sami Zayn is gonna try to prove that he isn't. And I really hope to see that in this match. Seth Rollins here obviously trying to choke out Sami Zayn, seeing if he can. Looks like he's trying to hold that neck, just trying to hurt Sami Zayn. Seth Rollins obviously is gonna try to do as much hurt to Sami Zayn as he can, because it's like I said, he doesn't want to be in this match, so why not get it over quickly? I think that's just his point of view in this. And let's see if he's successful in that, as I'm hoping it's not. I want Sami Zayn to beat him. The fact that he doesn't even want to be in that SNW ring is unbelievable. I hope Sami Zayn beats the shit out of him, just to prove to Seth Rollins that he's better than him. That's why I'm hoping in this match. I guess we should get back into the match, though. Sami Zayn looks like he's gonna try to hit Seth Rollins and gets a big clothesline there. Looks like he might be trying to go for some kind of pin. That's usually what happens when people are trying to drag someone to the ring. They don't want to get a ring break, so they like to drag them over, so there's no ring break. They want to be able to get that pin. Looks like Sami Zayn here is just trying to hurt Seth Rollins, too. Sami Zayn now amping himself up. He must be excited here. Looks like he's going to try to get into a battle of punches with Seth Rollins and is getting the advantage here. Seth Rollins goes running out of the ring, and Seth Rollins just waving his hands to Sami Zayn, just going around the ring. Looks like he might be trying to leave. He did say that he didn't want to be in this match, but I think he at least stick it out, just at least be there. And that's Jon Moxley punching Seth Rollins, and looks like he's throwing him back into the ring. Sami Zayn is now behind him, though. Seth Rollins has to try to get Sami Zayn, but doesn't. Sami Zayn is going to take complete control of the situation now. Jon Moxley threw Seth Rollins back in, making an appearance just to get Seth Rollins back into that ring. He obviously needs Seth Rollins to get back. He just wasn't going to let Seth Rollins leave. I'm going to commemorate him for that. Getting Seth Rollins into that ring, not letting him leave. He's going to force Seth Rollins to finish this match. And I hope Seth Rollins does, and I hope he loses, because he tried to leave. He wasn't good enough for this ring, and I hope he gets defeated in it. I hope Sami Zayn pins him, getting those knees up. Sami Zayn needs to get all the offense he can in. It's like Seth Rollins is going to try to take advantage anyways. Down goes Sami Zayn. I hope this doesn't... Looks like a 1. Sami Zayn gets Seth Rollins off. Obviously needs to find a way to get this match done. Get the pin. Right now, he's just getting hurt by Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins cannot be happy that he got thrown back in. He wanted to leave. He wanted to get a haluba kick. Sami Zayn with the haluba kick there. Seth Rollins wanted to leave, but he didn't get to and got a kick to the face. And now a loss. Sami Zayn pins him clean. Sami Zayn must be happy that he won here. And Seth Rollins gets out. He beats Seth Rollins clean because Jon Moxley threw him back in. Seth Rollins has to be mad that he lost, but Seth Rollins deserved to lose. And I will stand by that as we go into our next match. A match between Hikaru Shida and Bianca Belair. This is going to be a match between, well, the SMW Women's Intercontinental Champion and Bianca Belair. And let's see what Bianca can do, because Bianca can beat Hikaru Shida, could put her up there in contention for the championship. Hikaru Shida, though, probably doesn't want that to happen. And she probably wants to hang on to that championship. Although she does not have the competitor for the pay-per-view. Earlier tonight, she answered how she was going to get one. She said she was going to see what her competitors bring and see which one deserves the championship. Last week it was Penelope Ford, and this week it's Bianca Belair. Next week she'll probably have another person to fight. And whoever's the best, Hikaru says she'll give them a shot at the championship that she'll announce next week after her match. So I'd like to see who it is, because the pay-per-view is it's gonna be big. It's the first ever SMW pay-per-view. It's gonna be huge. We know that the SMW Women's Intercontinental Championship is gonna be defended. We don't know what else. What other championships? Baker has said that the SMW Women's Championship is hers, and Bayley has it, so we will probably have a fight between those two. But who else? We don't know. Dolph Ziggler hasn't even made an appearance on SMW since the first episode, other than playing his entrance on the second episode. Then we had Jon Moxley appearing, but really only to confront Seth Rollins. So right now we have one competitor that is definitely going to be defending her championship. That's Hikaru Shida. We just don't know if there's anyone else. And I guess that's the biggest question. What's going to happen with the pay-per-view? So far we only have really one confirmed match of Hikaru Shida versus whoever she chooses. So really we have a speculation game here. We have to play it. We have to play the speculation game of who's gonna fight, who's gonna have a match at the pay-per-view. That's really what we're gonna have to do here while we get into this pin, and it's not even a one. Person kicks out immediately there. Obviously not enough damage by Bianca Belair. Belair obviously doing some damage though, as she is currently, nope, I was gonna say she was on top. She was really getting all the offense in, but Hikaru Shida gets a nice stomp there, just sending her to the mat. Now Hikaru Shida with the kick to the back. Hikaru Shida obviously trying to do as much as she can to win. She obviously doesn't want to lose, as who wants to lose when they're champion? She might not lose the championship, but she could lose any potential matches. I'll say this way. If she loses, she could be beating up Bianca Belair as a number one contender. And that could be bad for her, as even if she doesn't choose Bianca Belair next week, she'd still probably have to fight her for the championship, as Bianca Belair kind of deserves the opportunity from just beating her. So Hikaru obviously doesn't want to have more contenders there, as that could lead to a shorter reign for her, and she obviously doesn't want that. She wants to hold it for as long as she can. So that's the battle here. Only get a nice super kick there and thrown over the ropes. Hikaru now bouncing off the ropes and tries to go for a tackle, but gets kicked in the head. Bianca Belair has done a lot of offense in this match. We will see if it's enough, as Kushida gets a nice kick to the head. Looks like it's almost might go for a pin, but doesn't. Kushida now getting Bianca Belair on her shoulders and go to sleep. And running on the ropes to kick. I think that might be the end of this match. Let's see it. And it's all 1, 2, 3, and it is. Kushida does win this match. And it looks like Bianca Belair might be one of her choices next week. Bianca Belair obviously can't be out of it. She put up a great performance here tonight. Well, looks like Bianca Belair isn't happy with her performance. Walking off there, looking back, knowing she just lost to Kushida and might just not get the opportunity next week. As we cut to backstage, the Dirt Sheet here trying to attack Kofi Kingston, getting kicks in. And there's Big E. Looks like he's gonna try to help Kofi Kingston here. We have to cut her to our next match of Finn Balor versus Dash Wilder. Seems like it must be a revenge match from last week. We got Finn Balor versus Scott Dawson in a real quick match. Finn Balor completely destroyed Scott Dawson. Dash Wilder obviously probably wanted revenge and asked for this match. So now they're fighting here. Finn Balor did win last week, and we'll see if he can win again. He hopefully thinks he will. Well, Dash Wilder obviously wants to get revenge for his friend and teammate from last week. Scott Dawson just got too destroyed there. I want to say that he didn't, but Scott Dawson barely got any offense in. So Dawson obviously can't be happy here. He has to watch and see if Dash Wilder will win or not. He probably is hoping for Dash Wilder to win, but he might not. We'll have to see. We get Dash Wilder throwing Finn Balor back into the ring, going to the top rope. Looks like Dash Wilder's on the top rope, and looks like gets thrown to the wayside after going for an elbow, and looks like a big uppercut here, and some slaps and a punch. You can't see Scott Dawson now, but if you were in the crowd, you could. Scott Dawson right there in the corner, just trying to see what's going on. Obviously, there to help his teammate if he needs to, but hopefully he won't. Say that his teammates aren't historically great to their teammates' competitor, and especially now Scott Dawson having some history with Dallas from last week, he probably wants to see Dash Wilder beat him just as bad as Finn Balor beat him. So we'll see what happens here as Finn Balor gets thrown into the steel bars on the side. Finn Balor is obviously down now as Dash Wilder goes back in. Finn Balor gets running into the ring, and looks here as he's gonna try to hurt Dash Wilder, and it looks like a kick to the head. And it looks like he might just go for the pin here. See if it might be just as easy of a match as last week in a 1. Nearly a 2 there. Dash Wilder kicks out. Back kick to the back. Finn Balor now obviously seeing what he'll do, and a nice kick to the back of the head. Finn Balor now going to the top rope. That's not a great idea. Scott Dawson's right there, but he misses the elbow drop. Now Dash Wilder getting some punches into the back. Looks like he's gonna go for an uppercut there. Dash Wilder obviously trying his hardest to not lose this match, trying his hardest to get revenge, and looks like he might be able to succeed if Finn Balor doesn't get as many kicks in. Saw multiple kicks to the back of the head, just to the head in general earlier, and now just some arms to the head, trying to almost cut his head with his arms, if you know what I mean. And now a punch to the head, just trying to injure the head of Dash Wilder. Obviously, Finn Balor probably didn't want to compete in this match, as he did compete last weekend. He probably wanted a little bit of a break, but he isn't gonna get one here tonight, as he gets drop kicked back into the ring, into the turnbuckle. Finn Balor now on their top, going for a coup de grace, while the referee messes with the turnbuckle, trying to fix it after Scott Dawson got in the ring. Looks like he gets to the knees there. Scott Dawson obviously trying to talk to Finn Balor, obviously trying to make him angry. Dash Wilder's in the back though, gets a punch there. And on top of the arms of Dash Wilder, hits his back onto those knees. Dash Wilder and a pin by Dash Wilder. And 1, 2, nearly kicks out there. Finn Balor might have lost this match right there, but he doesn't. That chair was obviously thrown in by Scott Dawson. Now looks like he's gonna try to go for a roll up and a 1, 2. Finn Balor with a reverse roll up and a 1. Nearly a 2 there. Finn Balor with the arms now though. Looks like Dash Wilder now. Looks like he's gonna try to hit Finn Balor onto the mat. Dash Wilder now picking up that chair. Referee, it looks like he's gonna try to get it from him, but he sets it up in the corner between two turnbuckles. Finn Balor, this cat, oh no, head first into the chair. This is ultimate revenge and a pin. 1, 2. Finn Balor kicks out. That obviously didn't hurt Finn Balor enough. Dash Wilder now off of the ropes. A punch to Finn Balor. Getting Finn Balor up again though. And running off the ropes and another punch, but gets reversed by Finn Balor with a DDT. Looks like Finn Balor might be trying to get outside the ring and does. And goes to the top rope. Balor now looking for the coup de grace. With the coup de grace there. Obviously going for the pin and a 1, 2. Scott Dawson just pulled the referee out. Finn Balor was about to win that match, but Scott Dawson pulls the referee out of the ring. That cannot be good. Especially not for Finn Balor. He could have just won this match here, but Scott Dawson costs him that pin. That's not good here. Scott Dawson obviously not liking Finn Balor from last week. Looks like he might just try to ruin his chances at a win though, which isn't surprising, but still. Now Dash Wilder getting an advantage here of a not loss. Now with Dash Wilder, looks like he's gonna get out of the ring. Please don't pick up that chair, and he still picks up the chair. He gets back into the ring, but the referee tries to steal it and does. The referee is not having any of it and hits the referee with the chair. Finn Balor now with the knees to the stomach of Dash Wilder. And now Finn Balor looks like he's gonna throw Dash Wilder over his body across the ring. Dash Wilder in the corner now, getting stomped on. Finn Balor dragging Dash Wilder in a pin. And 1, 2. Dash Wilder barely kicks out there. I think he could have lost that match there, but he gets the energy to kick out. Must have been the reflexes there, as I thought that was the end. Now getting Dash Wilder on his arm, on his shoulder, but Dash Wilder gets off of it, and now looks like he's gonna go for some punches there. Down goes Finn Balor. Dash Wilder obviously happy with what happened this match so far, running the ropes. Looks like he's gonna get out of the ring now. He has the chair, and he's gonna get back in. This might not be good. He throws the chair onto the mat. Looks like, oh no, please don't see a power bomb on the chair. That could be bad. But his back just broke on him. His back could not do it. He couldn't hold Finn Balor for any more time. Looks like he throws it back onto the mat again, as Finn Balor is on his. Finn Balor was in his arms, gets hit onto his knee. Now Dash Wilder from the top rope, but Finn Balor gets his knees up. Dash Wilder's getting up here, getting punched by Finn Balor, but getting a punch in himself. And now Finn Balor goes for the knee. Not happy with the result of this match. 1. Dash Wilder kicks out at 1 somehow, showing off to Scott Dawson and the crowd, just showing that he's beating Dash Wilder here. Now getting Dash Wilder up. Let's see, it might be a DDT, but no, Dash Wilder hits the arm of Finn Balor and sends him to the ground as he recovers. Dash Wilder now getting out of the ring, trying to follow Finn Balor, and throws him into this steel bars outside, and a kick to the head of Dash Wilder. Now just kicking Dash Wilder on the ground here. Looks like he might go for a punch. Dash Wilder reverses. Looks like he's gonna go with an uppercut. Dash Wilder now might be looking at a powerbomb. And Finn Balor reversing it into a kind of roll-up, but outside the ring. Does not work there. Finn Balor still getting him up, though. Looks like Finn Balor is gonna throw him back into the ring. Probably doesn't want to get countered out, as that would suck. It would count as a draw, and a draw isn't as bad as a loss, but you obviously want to win more. Got Austin making a distraction on the ring, trying to get onto the apron. Now Finn Balor going for another pin to Dash Wilder. I had enough time to kick out. Scott Dawson really messing with this match here and all the rules. As Dash Wilder's about to get powerbombed, and a powerbomb by Finn Balor, but gets out of the ring just in time not to get pinned. Now Finn Balor's out of the ring now. Dash Wilder getting some reversals in, just trying to do whatever he can to get Finn Balor to lose this match, getting him hurt. Dash Wilder now getting followed by Finn Balor and throwing Finn Balor over the fence again. Now Dash Wilder though throwing Finn Balor into those steel stairs. That cannot feel good. Dash Wilder now though just pumping himself up inside the ring, hoping for that count out so he can get the win. Finn Balor is getting up though, but it looks like he might be getting counted out. Finn Balor rushes back into the ring just in time to get punched in the head and overhead thrown. Dash Wilder now going to drag Finn Balor. Looks like he's thinking of something, deciding to pull him up instead. And now Finn Balor going for a powerbomb. Dash Wilder getting some punches in though. Now Dash Wilder off the ropes, punching Finn Balor into the head. Dash Wilder now getting Finn Balor up. Dash Wilder going a little bit far so he can run off the ropes. Looks like Finn Balor gets him up anyways. A kick to the head. Got Dawson now though before Dash Wilder can get pinned. Looks like Dash Wilder here going for the roll up in a 1-2. Finn Balor kicks out just in time as Dash Wilder pulls him up. Looks like he tries to go for a kick, but it doesn't work, and throwing Dash Wilder over his shoulders. Finn Balor now getting him up though. Looks like Finn Balor might be trying for something. Dash Wilder looks like he has his arm, but getting some punches into the stomach of Finn Balor. Dash Wilder now, the code breaker. Now he's gonna go for the pin on Finn Balor in a 1-2-3. Dash Wilder has won this match, but let's not kid ourselves. It's all because of the antics of Scott Dawson. Dash Wilder wins, and now he's gonna leave the ring. Why is he in the ring? Kicking Finn Balor. He's getting all the damage he can in on Finn Balor. Getting all the revenge in. Finn Balor must hurt now as we go into our pay-per-view reveal time. And we will reveal S&W How to Pay. S&W How to Pay is coming to you wherever you watch S&W on August 1st. And now we cut backstage. Sasha Banks there trying to challenge Bianca Belair to a match at How to Pay, only for Bianca Belair to ignore her. Belair did lose a match earlier tonight, and Sasha Banks lost last week, But looks like Bianca Belair still thinks that she doesn't need the match. Of course, Bianca Belair still has a chance at how to pay. But if she doesn't get that, she really doesn't have anything else to do. As right now we're in our match. We have Bayley versus Penelope Ford here. Bayley is our champion. She is the SNW Women's Champion. And Penelope Ford is really against her. Last week she was against Hikaru Shida. And of course she is one of the people in that really contendership for the Intercontinental Championship. Of course Hikaru Shida will decide next week. So this match could give her some insight on what Penelope Ford can do. She's getting a match here against Bayley. Bayley is our SNW Women's Champion, and it's gonna be hard to beat her. But Penelope Ford could give a great performance here, and really see if she's deserving of Intercontinental Championship. Really see if she's deserving over any other competitor. Bayley right there though with her Hurricanrana. Now, knee to the head of Penelope Ford. Bayley there just stomping. Another knee to the head of Penelope Ford. As I'd say let's remember some of the stuff we saw last week from Bayley. Of course she didn't have a match, but she did have an encounter with, well, Britt Baker, saying that she was the rightful champion. I don't know why Britt Baker thinks that, but she obviously does. Bayley hasn't had a really chance since the first week to show what she has the potential to do, and this is really her match to do so. So we really have to see what she has, see what she brings to the table as the SNW Women's Champion. And now she's getting all the offense in though, getting those knees to the head of Penelope Ford, constantly getting those. Now Bayley though, throwing Penelope Ford over her shoulders. Bayley now picking up Penelope Ford. And a Bayley to Bally right there. Now Bayley with the 1, 2, and a 3. Bayley just completely destroying Penelope Ford there. She is our champion, but I still didn't expect that. I thought there was gonna be some measure of battle there. Penelope Ford obviously offering a handshake to Bayley. It might have been a quick match. Penelope Ford does respect that Bayley has won that match, even if it was quick. But from there, we will see you guys next week on SNW.